Welcome to Poetry and Me Live. Thank you very much. So, I'm A the Poet. One thing I really wanted to get out of Poetry and Me Live was to provide a platform for other poets far and wide across the world, and just to spread the joy of poetry. Poetry for me has been an avenue of therapy. It's gotten me through the tough times. It's helped me celebrate the good times. And why not spread something like that? And one thing I love about what I do with regards to Poetry and Me is it shows people that they can be writers too, because one thing that I found growing up at school was I would never have identified as a poet just based on the poetry we read at school, the poets we saw who came into school, etc. So this is literally trying to mitigate that, to show you in the audience or far and wide on, if you're watching online, that you can be a poet too. We don't have two heads, as my parents love to say. I don't have two heads, so you can do it too. Whether it's to perform or whether it's to just find some way to express yourself. So thank you so much for coming. We have three amazing poets that are featuring tonight. We have Lara Grace Ilori. Give it up for Lara. That's it, that's the one. I feel like when we have a break, you guys need a little bit of lubrication, and I feel like the vibe is gonna pick up as the night goes on. Then we also have Chris, who's gonna jump on the mic. And lastly, we have Salient Voice. Give it up for Salient. Amazing. Our second poet, he left the crowd wanting to know his Instagram @ He repeated it over and over again. That's how amazing his poetry was. Everybody was left like wanting more. So I thought, how do we give them more? We get him up as a feature. Welcome, Chris. Give it up for Chris, please. Yes.
Thank you.
Would you like to go straight in, or do you want to?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay, tell us, before you jump into that first poem, tell us the name and what inspired it.
So the name is Words and Character. And the reason why I ended up writing this was because back in the days, I grew up with one of my friends, and we used to be like very close. And I just saw him kind of change and go into a different journey, which kind of made me write this. So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Go for it.
So words and character. Once upon a time, there was this boy called A. Let me not say, let's call him K. He was my boy from day. Summertime, it was hot, so it was the water guns we spray. But as we grew, the sun went down, the sky turned grey. Long story short, my brother went the wrong way. And it makes me wonder if all the stereotyping got to K. He was an angel, but grew some horns because of the things people would say. I believe that words create character. And whilst he was shuffling through this puzzle of life, words were playing games with his brain. And in this puzzle, bro was trying to spell peace, but these words took them pieces. You see, these words had a conversation with these character, just like flesh speaks to your soul. And each sound words made infected character. Now both words and character are becoming one, turning into best friends. And whenever word says go, character follows. And whatever these words mean, character borrows. What I'm trying to say is, be careful with the words you say, because all these characters might unconsciously swallow words, and you might unconsciously create your own K. Thank you.
Oh my God, I feel like there's so many layers. I don't even know where to start. Thank you.
Damn.
Oh, that was fantastic. Please, take us through your writing journey. How long have you been writing? And how long did it take to write that?
Damn. In terms of my writing journey, I think I've been writing since probably college times. So about 7 years ago. But during college, I wasn't really writing properly until I got into drama school. And I think as you grow, you like meet a lot of like emotions and stuff like that. And I'm the type of person who sometimes I have a lot in my head, so I needed a release. And that's where poetry came in. So it's like sometimes I'll be in my lectures and I usually like fall asleep in them. So yeah, so that was my way of staying up. Like I'll just be,
You got to get your money's worth, do something. I like it.
Man. Yeah, that was my way of staying up, just like writing poetry, writing whatever's in my head, like letting it out. And yeah, so as time went on, that was it. And then last year is when I started performing my poetry, and my girlfriend encouraged me actually. So
shout out girlfriends.
Yeah, that was it. And the other question was, this.
Yes.
So one day, so obviously I was friends with this boy, and one day I was chilling at a train station and he just came up to me, innit? And we started talking, and I just saw that this is a completely different character that I'm speaking to. And from that, I just kind of started writing off my head. I wrote like 2 lines, and from then I just kept going and going and going, and then got to the end, and yeah.
And the end got me. I like it. No, for real, for real. Amazing. What was drama school like? And do you think it's helped in the way you perform your poetry since you started last year? Has it aided that?
I wouldn't. Do you know what? I'll say I'm an actor first. So with acting, that's what helps me perform better. I don't know about drama school.
Yeah.
But I don't know about drama school,
No
but
shame, no shame.
yeah.
I think we have some drama school tenants in the crowd. No worries, but being an actor. Okay, and that's helped you in the craft of performing your poetry.
Yeah, I feel like it made me a bit more vulnerable because in terms of poetry, it's like there's a lot of stuff that's close to me in it. So it allowed me to be more open with myself and be more open with people.
Yes.
So yeah.
And it takes a lot to be open, never mind writing it down on the piece of paper, but to be open with people and sharing it live in front of people.
Yeah.
And for people to clap or not clap. And that takes a lot. You never know what people's reactions are going to be. So thank you so much for that.
Nah, that's all right, man.
Yeah.
Like I like to say, like, believe in yourself and whatever you do in it. So like, if you're here sitting here tonight and you've got poems that you want to come and do them tonight.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's good to be open. It's good to
For real.
just let yourself.
Yes, no, for real.
Yeah,
and I feel like once you do it, it's like a muscle, right? Once you start training that muscle, the more comfortable you get in performing.
Yeah.
Amazing. And tell us, what's your favorite performance been so far?
I'll tell you tonight.
Really?
Yeah, man. Amazing crowd, isn't it? So,
Give it up for yourself. No, for real. Oh, I love that. Thank you. I think that's perfect to go into the second one, which is Speak Up.
Check Up.
Check Up.
Yeah.
Tell us what inspired Check Up.
One day I received a call from like one of my friends, and he wanted to. I don't want to go into the subject too much.
Okay.
But it was a thing where he felt like he was alone.
Okay.
And didn't know where to turn to. And I just felt like sometimes, like as friends, we need to check up on our other friends, and to kind of, just you never know, you might save a life just from that.
Yeah.
So it's important to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Thank you. No more needs to be said, I think.
Check up. Sometimes she smokes to take the pain away. Sometimes she hopes to say that she's okay. Sometimes you can give her a call and say, hey. Sometimes that hey can make it a brighter day. Cause today she thinks to press pause, maybe again never press play. She can be saved by the words you say. A lonely soul wanting to be whole. Maybe a conversation could help her unfold. A friend gone quiet, check up on them before they put their life on hold. And you start singing happy birthday, you're missing the words, how old.
Oh, wow.
She could display hot and sunny, but inside she shivers, she's cold. Life can be rough, damn, it can be tough. But don't let her walk on a lonely road. See, this ain't my story, but I thought it should be told. Because we go through it. Alone, you can only carry so much of that heavy load. It can feel like life goes so fast, so to her, it feels like she can't say, stop, cover me, giving her time to reload. I'll say it again. She can display hot and sunny, but inside, she shivers, she's cold. Friends can be friends, but don't let jokes and laughs be where conversations end.
Yes.
Check up on them. Might not be face to face, but check up on them. Send a text. I know that ish always sends. It can't hurt. It doesn't cost much. Check up.
Thank you.
Just in case. Just in case. Yes. Yes. Wow, what an important message.
Thank you.
You really like drummed that in. Like that's like, you painted the picture, and I think we all saw exactly what it is you are trying to say, because that's a very important message to spread. Thank you so much.
No, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, last question, my favorite question. If you could spend 24 hours with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
I'd have to say my girlfriend.
Oh, very good answer! Sis, I think he's a keeper. I think he's a keeper. He said, no stress love in your 20s. He said, I don't want to stress you in your 20s. I like it. Tell us, why would you like to spend 24? I think that's the real question, isn't it? Why?
Yo, pressure.
It's getting worse out.
It's love, yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
man. And she's the sweetest person in my life, so.
Oh, that's beautiful. We love love. Please, crowd, my family, give it up for Chris. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my goodness. No, my cheeks actually hurt from smiling. I don't know, I love, so that was actually such a beautiful answer. Oh, what great two conversations we've just unpacked. And what, I don't know a better word than amazing. Where's my thesaurus? Oh, those poems that we just shared that you just shared, I didn't share them, sorry, were
outstanding.
You know that mean outstanding. Thank you so much. Oh, yes. Okay. And thought-provoking. And the message was so important, especially in that last one, check up. Because I know we hear it a lot, like, oh yeah, check up on your strong friends, check up on your friends. But I don't think we say it enough. We should say it every day. And we should check up on your friends, especially those ones that look happy and smiley all the time, because you don't know what. And also with words and character, sorry Chris, I didn't say it, but with words and character, another layer to that is you don't know what the words that you're saying to someone is going to do. So if you're saying something negative, you don't know what that's going to do to someone who is bright and cheery all the time. You think you might be giving them positive criticism, but you know what? If it's not nice, don't say it. I think it's quite. Thank you so much.